So let's talk a little bit about what's going on now and with the election. With Trump and Biden. And apparently Trump didn't do the right thing with the coronavirus because he told people drink bleach, or it's not so bad, or he opened up too quickly, or he didn't get enough masks, or he didn't want to deliver masks to Canada. He had some problem with China, and Biden's like, oh yeah, they're all bashing him. He didn't do the right thing with the Antifa, it's called, I think, and the Black Lives Matter. I mean, all lives should matter, right? We're all people. Apparently our DNA is not that different. Our genetic code is the same, whether you're East Indian, Chinese, black, or white. I mean, it's just skin color, right? I mean, what the sun did, I guess, or, who cares? But our blood and our internals are the same. It's been proven through science. So why are they, causing anarchy and throwing down monuments and causing fires and burning things and anarchy? Like, really? Don't we want peace and to get together, and get along? And we can't get along through socialism or communism because that makes the government above the people. Once you get the government above the people get enslaved. They become worthless and disposable. And the government becomes the say-all and be-all. And there's no incentive to work, or to have capitalism, to work harder. We're all just equally disposable. And what happened, with communist Nazi Germany and the USSR and China right now. They're hurting their own people. North Korea, they don't even know what's going on in the world. They're in prison basically. And what happened with these journalists that went to China to investigate, I guess, or to report? And China says they're spies. Like, really? What do you have to hide? There shouldn't be any secrets. If we're trying to get along, you want to protect a baby, yeah, fine. You want to protect someone's feelings, okay. But I mean, if we're going to be a one world government, why can't we get along? Unfortunately, there's going to be two sides. The one world government under Jesus Christ, who wants freedom and liberty and the well-being of each person, and the one under Satan or Lucifer, which wants people put down or brought low, and the government is above everything, and the government dictates what you can do and takes away your freedom and your democracies and so on. And that seems to be what's happening with Biden. I mean, he may very well get elected. Trump was pretty well the last president that wanted to keep the Judeo-Christian values, which have been in place since Lincoln. And Lincoln was against slavery, He was a Republican. So why are these black people, so upset? I mean, apparently they have the highest abortion rate with black babies. Why kill your black babies if you think black lives matter? We should all get along. Every life matters, including the gay community, the LGBTQT. They shouldn't have more power or more say than anybody else. I don't know what went wrong. Why they have to be ostracized or belittled. I mean, we're all God's children, and Jesus Christ, He died for everyone. God created everyone. Arabs, Jews, Greek, right, Hebrew. But it's just religion that gets in the way. And, what's the truth? The truth is there's one God. He was called Elohim, or I am, because how can you describe God? He's bigger than anything, Descartes said, I think, therefore I am. So God is I am, I is, I be. What else is there to say? He's not a little statue. He's not a little man. He conquered death. He came in the form of Jesus Christ. He conquered death. He healed people. He taught people about love and who to obey. He didn't want people to obey Him. He wanted people to obey the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, something you can't explain. There's another thing. Like, why would you want to explain it? If you could, you'd be God. That would be crazy. I mean, it's all in the Bible. I know people don't like reading the Bible because it's religious or it's been, proven wrong, but it's not. It's been around for 2,000 years. Oh yeah, different translations. Oh yeah, it's been, manipulated and contradictions. No, not really. I mean, there's very little that's different, whether it was in Hebrew or Greek or Aramaic. Now it's translated in every language in the world. And it even traveled from Israel all the way to the furthest part of the world, which is Nunavut in Canada, northern Canada. That's halfway around the world if you look on the globe. So it's done. Now it's going to go back to Israel. There's going to be revival around the world. People are going to receive Jesus Christ and know Him intimately, the one who created Him. But there will be a false new world order under Satan or Lucifer, which is going to be like the government saying, "Oh yeah, we're the people, and we need to be worshipped or praised." Whether it's the guy from North Korea or the guy, Vladimir Putin or whatever. A man cannot be above any other man. That was special about Jesus. He humbled himself. He became lower. He died on a cross even, and he died and rose again. Nobody else did that. Nobody. Well, they claimed it, but there was no evidence. Jesus had 500 people, that gave testimony to this, and his 12 disciples. And it's been spread around the world. 2,000 years later, it's still true. So think about that, when you're going to vote coming this election. I mean, I'm in Canada, but the United States is basically it will be the strongest superpower in the world. And I think it's losing its power towards China and Russia and Iran and Turkey because people don't like democracy. Apparently they want anarchy. They want people to rule over them. So we'll see what happens. And I tell you, freedom is better than anything else. God bless.